Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, my name is Elena. In today's video we are going to be using a new product from Fenty Beauty. They have came out with a brow product. Yes ma'am, I said brows. So we're gonna see if our brows are gonna be on fleek with Fenty Beauty's new brow MVP pencil. So if you want to hear about this product, if you want to see how this product worked on my eyebrows and if my brows got on fleek, then make sure you keep on watching.
I just been balling out every season. No excuses, I left in the bleachers. I just been married to double cup. I gotta pull me a four inside.
Okay, so I ran over to Sephora this morning and I decided to pick up the new Fenty Beauty Brow MVP pencil. I really want to see what this brow pencil was going to do for my brows. Plus, I was really intrigued with the little brush part that is on the end of this brow product. So yeah, I went ahead and picked it up so we can go ahead and get this review on. As you see, it's in the typical Fenty Beauty packaging, we already know. And I decided to pick up the shade Black Brown. I normally use the Colourpop Black Brown pencil for my eyebrows, also with a powder, but I wanted to see how this one would work. It is supposed to be an ultra fine brow pencil and styler, and like I said, I picked this up in the shade Black and Brown. This brow pencil was actually 20 bucks, and I'm going to read you some of the information that it says about this product. Okay, so on Sephora it says this is an ultra fine retractable brow pencil that comes in a variety of different long wear, waterproof, and smudge resistant shades. It says it is with a built-in paddle brush for easy blend and styling. And this product is cruelty free. So yeah, when I went to go pick this up, they did have a lot of different shades. I feel like it was the best brow shade range I've seen in a while. I mean, they literally had so many different colors to the point where I even had to swatch and see which one I personally would enjoy. So I did end up picking the shade Black Brown, which I normally use that shade in a lot of brow products, so I just figured that I would try it out in the Fenty one as well. So yeah, we're about to see if our brows are about to be on fleek with this product, because I'm really excited and I'm really interested to see how this little powder brush thing is going to comb out our brows and blend out that product. So this is what the brow pencil looks like. Right here is what it looks like when you use the product. As you can see, this is a very thin pencil, and you got the color of the shade up there near the top, which I really like. The part that I was really interested in was this brush right here to comb through the brows. So I'm really excited to see how this is going to work. Normally I like to brush out my brows first, so we're gonna go ahead and use the little paddle brush on the end, and I'm going to comb my hairs up. So far this feels like a hairbrush on the back of a pencil, which is not a bad thing, but I think this is really unique and I really like it. I've never personally seen anything like this. So yeah, this is really neat, very different from a typical spoolie. And so far it's brushing up the hairs very nicely. So yeah, I kind of like that. It's definitely very dense, so I can see what they mean by it could help blend out the product, because it's not really like a very light soft brush. Is definitely more of a dense press going on to the brow. Right off the bat, I can definitely tell that you barely have to press down when using this product. This product is very pigmented and it's literally just gliding underneath my brows. As you can see, like I am literally doing this with a very light hand, and right there, as you can see, we have created our line for our brows, and I barely had to use that. So this product is really nice and is very pigmented, and I kind of like how thin this applicator is with the product. It's definitely gonna be able to get in there and make those hair-like strokes that you want in your brows. And I really like this shade that I picked out. I think is the perfect combination of brown and black. And right off the bat, I can just tell that this product is definitely a lot more creamier and easier to use than the Anastasia Brow Wiz. That one definitely is not as creamy as this pencil right here, which I know you don't really want too creamy, but like when you use the Anastasia Brow Wiz, you can definitely tell it has a little bit of give when you use it. And this one, you don't have that give. It kind of just goes on. It definitely goes on very smooth. Okay, so as you can see, this is the brow with no product, and this is the brow with product on. And this is how my brows are looking so far. Very light and airy. I'm going to go ahead and try to build up the pencil on the tail area just to see if it's able to give us that more depth that we want when we do our brows. So while I'm using this, I can definitely tell that this is going to give you that natural hair-like look in your brows. Now, if you're someone who likes a lot more depth and your brows to be a lot more darker, then I feel like you might can get that with this pencil, but you're definitely going to have to like work for it and work very hardly to get that brow. I feel like this is mainly for purposes on if you want to use it in the front of your brow to just give you that airy brush hair-like feel in the front, or if you just want a natural like brow on a daily basis. So I'm gonna go ahead and do the other brow off camera, and then I'll come back and let you guys know my final thoughts on this new brow product from Fenty Beauty. Okay, so I'm back and I put on the rest of my makeup, so I want to give you guys my final thoughts on this new brow product from Fenty. So personally, I don't think this is actually a bad brow pencil. It is $20, and I feel like they did a really good job with adding a really good selection of brow colors, and I personally like the shade brown black that I picked up, and even I feel like I could have even went darker if I wanted to. So I like the fact that they did add a lot of different shades with this brow product, just because if you want to go darker you can, and if you want to go lighter you can also do that as well. I like the packaging of this. I feel like it's very sleek and simple. You can see the color of the shade you have chosen on the packaging and everything. So one of the things I really enjoyed about this brow product is the fact that it is very skinny and precise. So if you want to get in your brows and do a lot of detail work or create those hair-like strokes, you can definitely do this with that pencil. It is not big at all. It's so like precise that you can just get in there and create those lines like I like, especially in the front where you want those really ultra thin hair-like strokes in the beginning. So I definitely feel like this pencil does that and does a really good job at it. And I really like the formula of this brow product. It's not too creamy and it's not too stiff. I feel like it definitely just gives that glide and smooth feel when you're filling in your brows that you want. Like, you don't want to just be tugging or pressing down so hard to get the brow pencil to go on, and you definitely don't get that with this pencil. So I really do like that as well. As for the little paddle brush thing on the end, do I think it's the next best thing? Do I think it's like revolutionary? No, but I think it does a good job with what it's supposed to do, to just brush up the brow hairs and blend out the product. I do think it does that, but personally I think I would have liked a spoolie. I feel like a spoolie just grabs the hairs a little bit more and brushes them up, as in this one, like it's more dense, so I feel like it's definitely blending the product, and I feel like a spoolie doesn't really blend the product as much as you want it to, but I feel like this would, since it's very dense. So if you're someone that likes to brush your hairs and blend the product at the same time, then you personally might like this brush. But if you're someone who just wants to comb up your brow hairs and make them look very airy and stuff, then I think you will personally still like a spoolie better than this. Overall, I really think this is a good pencil. I'm not really sure if I will be repurchasing it again, just because like I normally just use my Colourpop pencil, which is literally like $5 or $6, and this is $20, so that is a really big gap. But for the fact of it being a $20 pencil, and if you're one that already spends that on a pencil itself, then I really think this is a good pencil, especially for the shade range you're receiving. It is definitely out of the park and is a lot of different shades, and I feel like the product is very well and the formula of this is really good. So I know I definitely will be using it. I just have to see if I'm gonna repurchase it. So yeah, that's pretty much everything on the new Fenty Beauty Brow MVP pencil. I hope you guys enjoyed this video as much as I did. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and turn your post notifications so you can be notified every time I post a video. I love you guys so much, and I will see you in my next one. Bye, love.